Hey everybody, welcome back to White Crow Tarot. My name is Ebony. Welcome back, all new and returning subscribers. I do appreciate you. Guys, if you prefer to skip the intro and go right to the start of your reading, please remember that time codes are included in the description as well as in the pinned comments of every video. And for those of you who want to hear updates and just hear me talk briefly about how I introduce the reading and to know about what's going on currently in the community, please stick through the intro, and I do appreciate you. So today we're looking at career and finance readings for all the signs, and a mixture of maybe some dream interpretation and as well kind of just seeing where you are now, what challenges, obstacles, things you're facing right now. And how you can overcome them and what the outcome it will be for you, hopefully determining on either your placement or what action you choose to take at this time. What is the obstacle right now for you with career and finance? I decided to do career and finance because I haven't done a proper reading for that on the channel in quite some time, and I think the channel is due one. I know everybody prefers to hear more about love and everything else like that, and those readings, I don't even have to speak that. I think everyone in the tarot community is so used to that at this point. But for this channel in particular, I really feel like career and finance is due. It's just due on the channel, so I want to take a look at it and have a deep dive. And yes, this is a pre-recorded segment for all the signs, so just know we're getting into you guys individually today. So yay! Okay, and for the rest of you who want to know about the Exposed documentary series, please guys remember there is a link to an Indiegogo campaign down below in the description if you want to help to fund or be a contributor, supporter of part 3 of the series to help us get it funded and distributed. Please remember to click the link in the description. Go check it out. Check out our perks there. Check out the Exposed documentary itself if it feels like something you want to support. We only have till September 7th, I believe, 7th or 9th, to complete our Indiegogo campaign. So please remember to at least go check it out. See if it's a good fit for you. That campaign will end on September 7th. And for the rest of you, I will see you individually at each of your readings. See you soon. Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. Just going to start by pulling your oracles. Typically I pull these just to save time on the shuffle. And if you want to, you can of course fast forward through this segment of the reading if you prefer not to see this, but a lot of people prefer to see the shuffle as well, so that's why I do it on camera. Gemini, you might resonate heavily with Capricorn's reading. I felt the need to tell you, mainly because this talisman charm was left over from Capricorn's reading, and Capricorn, if you have any Gemini in your chart, maybe you're coming to view this reading today. The whale fin. The whale fin has been coming up heavily. You might be seeing whales a lot at this time. It was left over for Capricorn, but Capricorn didn't see it. You're seeing it, Gemini. So maybe you're going to send that as a message. Maybe you're a messenger for Capricorn. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But the whale fin is about willpower. It's about willpower. You are powerful, calm, majesty is what I'm getting. You have extreme willpower, or you're trying to develop it. You could be dealing with some kind of a force, maybe people with strong wills as well, or you're being called to activate that in yourself at this time, Gemini. Called to activate your sense of willpower. One card, please, for Gemini. One card, please, for Gemini. Yeah. Angel of strength, willpower, courage. Typically, I read these at the end, but if they flip over, they flip. Strength of willpower, Gemini. The sun, heavy Leo in your chart today. Happiness, shining bright, new opportunities coming towards you. Maybe it's taking you a sense of willpower to activate. There's something about activation. Yeah. All right. Let's have a look at your dreams, Gemini. What are your dreams trying to tell you? Ooh. Pull baby. Baby. Reconnect with your innocence. You could be doing some inner child healing at this time. You could be pregnant, but I really feel the need to tell you that this is about healing the inner child, reconnecting with a long-lost, innocent part of yourself. We may read this card at the end as well. We shall see. Let's pull the tarot now. What am I feeling for you? I'm actually feeling this deck for you today, Gemini. I normally do the Urban Tarot for career and finance, but I'm feeling different for you today. We'll see. Hello. Four of Swords, already out the gate. So we're resting, healing. You're feeling tired. You are tired. You've been working. Tensions, yeah. Tensions at work. Five of Wands. Okay, your energy's kind of, ooh, hello. Death. Changing the way you handle money. Got it. So, heavy Leo in your reading today. Now Scorpio. A little Libra with that Four of Swords. We shall see. There's something about the way maybe it's taking you strength of will to overcome a situation. Stuff has been fluctuating, I feel like. And you are finding a way to maintain a calm force, maintain your innocence in a situation as well. There's something about you are innocent, Gemini. It's different. Innocent. Innocence. Okay. Current situation, strength, weakness, challenge, obstacle, outcome. Underlying, we have the, okay, Seven of Swords. So there's a risk. You're going to take a risk on something. You're going to do it quietly. Quietly. Seven of Swords at the bottom. Nine of Cups. I think, Gemini, you're going to quietly go after your own personal wish fulfillment. This tells me too, you have the experience to do whatever it is you have planned here. I feel like you're taking the weapons away from your enemy. There's something about that. Now maybe you could also be dealing with a child, and I just also got like a Montessori approach. I know this only because I'm a Montessori student. When I was a child, I don't know why I'm being brought back to this. When I was a child, if I was upset or angry or throwing a temper tantrum, if I started hitting or kicking or screaming, my teachers our instructors at the time would come over. They would either hold my hands, or they would hold me back or push me back, or they would take my shoes off, so I couldn't kick. Or if I was throwing something, they would take the object that I was throwing away from me. Obviously, the logical consequence was remove the item, control the environment, not the child necessarily. There's something about that. Okay. Control the environment, Gemini, not the child. Let the child be able to make, well, yeah. Control the environment, not the child. I feel like you're taking the weapon of your enemies away. It's like you're hiding it away so they can't use it on you, use it against you, whatever the case may be. Very interesting downloads for you already. Okay, Gem. If you resonate with that, you let me know. Exactly. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not going to read reversals for the baseline energy. The Page of Pentacles, the child, literally the child. Who are we dealing with here, Gemini? Okay, clearly, maybe your child is upset. This school's starting, right? There's something about needing to mature, lessons not being learned in a situation. But also, study, business, finances, needing to know more, needing to learn more, needing to educate ourselves, not weaponize the education that we have, not weaponize the knowledge that we have. You're outthinking something, or someone's outthinking you in a situation. I tend to think you're outthinking said person here. Oh my God. Okay. Respond calmly, Gemini. Your strength. In reverse, but the King of Cups. Remember, I'm only going to read the baseline energy. King of Cups, you feel good. You're responding emotionally, rationally. The King of Cups is the most calm in his emotions, right? Someone could be throwing a temper tantrum. What is, now, in this Lionsgate portal that we just went through too, I was recalling the energy of Bastet, and I'm also getting Sekhmet right now. Sekhmet had to be calmed with wine by the gods because she got so ferocious that she attacked everything when her adrenaline was running so high. So to satiate her, they gave her wine. So, and look, someone has literally a wine goblet here. I also have to tell you, Gemini, you could be dealing with someone potentially who has an addiction. So there's something about how you're handling the situation. It's coming up in the reading, and I have to address it because evidently this is somehow affecting work in your environment. But you're being told right now, Gemini, just stay calm. Stay calm. Master of your emotions to deal with something or someone who's being childlike. Now, it did show itself also to me in reverse, which could say maybe you didn't act calmly. Maybe there was an eruption of some kind, right? All right, moving on, because I know not all of you want to hear that message, but it's coming up and I have to address it. Let me know if you're dealing with a water sign or an earth sign here. All right, weakness. I can't make it up, guys. You saw me lay the cards. There's no making this up. Someone has an addiction. I'm also getting a relapse. Someone could have had a relapse. Whew. This is affecting work big time. Okay. So we're attached to something here, right? I feel like you're trying not to erupt, not to give into your deepest fears. There's also kind of a shadow element to this. You could just be dealing with a Capricorn, okay? Capricorn here, but the devil in the weakness is telling me we're going to find out what that is because you have to address it. I feel like right now You don't know which way to go. The situation could even feel kind of hostile. There is a little bit of a hostility here. Okay? That's why it's like, I feel like you're removing the weapons. You're taking the weapons away. It's like almost like you're thinking ahead of your opponent here. It's like, just in case this person has an outburst, has a reaction that is childlike, irrational, illogical, you want to make sure there's no weapon of opportunity around that they could either potentially hurt you or themselves with, right? This is a very serious message for someone today. I'm not trying to laugh. It's coming across and out of me because I have to transmute the energy some way. It's not funny, but I'm feeling this for somebody, okay? But like, I have to be an example, I guess, in this very reading to show that how do you calmly think around a situation if it's dire and you are in it? What's the challenge? Justice. Libra energy now. Yeah. How do we balance the situation? Guys, wow. You really can't make this shit up. I'm sorry. This is very pertinent. Justice is the challenge here. How do we maintain balance, logical control over the situation that could potentially get toxic real fast? It could even get destructive real fast. Maintain control, Gemini. Balance. Okay? You're thinking through it. I feel like we're thinking through it together, so let's continue. Okay. 3 of Wands as your outcome. You will find a creative solution to this. I don't know your efforts. You're going to need help, first of all. Some of you could actually need help. And others may help in this situation as well. I think if you manage to get through this, and I kind of like to see justice beat the devil in this sense, when you manage to get through this, and you will, you're going to have a better strategy, I feel like, of how to approach this situation moving forward. Okay? I really don't want to make this message too long, but I also want to see how it ends, because now I'm invested to know how this is going to play out for you. So I want to know how you figure this out. Okay. Empress, Wheel of Fortune. Alrighty. Massive big changes. Something could expand and get bigger. We could have an outburst, a major change and a shift, right? Emotions can get tense, hectic, okay, depending on which way these things flip. I don't know what side of the aisle you're on here. I just know things could grow, right? In either direction. Jupiter is coming in. You may even be burning some Jupiter incense. I also just got Hades. Hades? Interesting, yeah. Hades. The divine masculine, there's a masculine sense here. I could be talking directly with a masculine as well, okay? Baby. Alright, let's see. How are you handling this? Gemini. Change. We got, yeah, there's a change. Balance, balance, balance. 2 of Pentacles. Balance. Gemini. Guys, if anything is registering with you, please remember to support the video by liking the video. Subscribe if you are new. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Alright, Gemini, let's go. Page of Pentacles. Why is that here, please? For Gemini. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Show a little love. We need a little love. Have a little faith in me. Have a little love. We're going to show this cup of love to this child or to this person. Okay? Self-love. Someone also doesn't feel like this is why we have inner child healing here. Because I feel like the person, how you're handling the situation is also how you were handled. Okay? We learn from our parents or our first teachers, right? Just common, but how you're handling the situation, I feel like I'm talking to someone today Maybe you're acknowledging an irrational behavior within you or just within your child, obviously here. But it reminds you of you. And you know the way to outthink this child. You are the more logical person. You're the adult. The child cannot make the decisions for themselves. You have to think ahead of the child. Okay? You have the experience the child does not. Therefore, you have to calmly, rationally, lovingly make this decision. Okay? 10 of Cups to back up that Ace of Cups. Nothing more needs to be said. I think you're going to have a calm talk here with your kid. I think you averted something here, or you will avert something here potentially. Be careful with that, not with that. This is what we don't want. Okay? The Knight of Swords here pointed right back at that Ace of Cups. And it's almost like the owl is ready to attack, right? The Knight of Swords thinks belligerently. Okay, I feel like you try to come at this with love. Maybe that could just be your kid or your spouse, whoever, talking back to you in the situation. But again, it's over a cup too, like drink. The conversation here isn't going well. For now. It's not, clearly. It's fast. Everyone's talking over each other. No one wants to listen. This person just wants to get back to what the fuck they were doing. And it's moving very quickly. It's just harsh communication. But there's honest communication here. There is honest communication here because the Knight of Swords speaks the truth. So maybe you're just speaking the truth. Okay? Knight for Knight here. Son of Pentacles. Son of Pentacles. Knight for Knight. So we're exchanging dialogue. The Knight is slowing down the approach though. Okay. Let me know. How does this play into career and finance, Gemini? Because it does. Because family, love, connections play into our career. Household, job, life, whatever. Father of Wands. Okay. You're going to be dealing with multiple kids. I don't know. Speak the truth calmly, assuredly, sure-footedly. You might be seeing deer and owls as well. Strength, exactly. Courage, calm leadership here. You're exercising that. You're exercising restraint. Restraint. King of Cups. Someone here is exercising restraint. You are your person here. There was also something about restraining something or someone. Okay. That's for some, not all. Alright, what's backing up strength, please? You're exercising strength over this situation. I'm glad to see it. It's kind of straightforward. Emperor. Yeah, big time. But in reverse, is that too much control? Careful, careful, careful. Heavy masculine energy here. You know what I feel like too, Gemini? I feel like maybe it took a powerful, like a father figure. This could be a father figure maybe coming in to talk to you just to calm and de-escalate the situation. It's like it took, especially if I'm speaking with my divine masculines today, maybe you got so enraged at something that you almost lost control, or that maybe you did lose control, I don't know. And it just took a calming masculine energy to come in and calm you down. Maybe you are this influence. Okay? And if dealing with an Aries, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, a single influence here. If you are in a connection, though, it does feel like maybe it's splitting. I have to say that. The Emperor can also imply, higher level commitment. And if they're two, maybe there's a split over children. That could, I hate to even put that message out there, but I have to say it. someone's single. And the Emperor did flip out in reverse. And the Devil's here. This is the weakness, right? Alright, show it to me. What is it? What's the thing we feel like, the obstacle that we can't ignore here, that we can't push past? The Moon. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, Gemini. The Moon. There's a fear, right? 9 of Wands. We don't feel like we can protect ourselves. We don't feel like we have proper boundaries. Now, 9 of Wands with the Devil here is telling me there's a chronic cycle also occurring here that we don't feel like we can quite literally protect ourselves. You might even be afraid of this person. You might be afraid of this person, Gemini. Heavily. What are we doing about this, though? Because if you're in a situation, you have to make the ultimate decision about what you're going to do, how you're going to handle it. Right now, you don't have proper boundaries where this person's concerned. So what's happening here? Damn. Gemini? Okay. Radical shift. Wheel of Fortune to the Devil. Clarifying the Devil. Holy frick. I feel like there's definitely change occurring here. Maybe this is also cycling out, but what goes around comes around. So if you perpetuate it, it will grow. If you feed it, something about food maybe? Definitely drink. Something we're drinking here or consuming. Something about that is affecting like this person's mental body. Whoever you're dealing with, okay? This is cycling out. It's changing. It's going to cause a radical shift. It needs to. I feel like someone's been dealing with this situation for a while, okay? And I have to state, just for legal purposes, I'm not a counselor. I'm not a person. I can't advise you on what to do in this situation, medical or otherwise, but I'm just reading energy, okay? But I feel like when push comes to shove, you better look out for number 1. That's what I feel like telling you, okay? If it comes down to you or them, it better be you, Gemini. That's all I gotta tell you, okay? Protect yourself, right? So if you're in a tense situation, please call for help. Call the law. Justice, right? That's the law showing up for you. If you're in a situation, you know who to call. Ghostbusters, okay? Why is justice here? The Fool in reverse. Clarify. Someone was risky. You took a risk. Or maybe you feel like you can't. Maybe you feel like you can't. Do you feel trapped? No. Okay. The World to the Star. Good. Oh, look at all this major for you. Look at all this major arcana. Wow. All the fixed signs in the world. It's over. It's over. Whatever this was is over. There's healing now. Maybe you de-escalated it before it even got to that point. Maybe you even saw it kind of coming, like you saw it in advance. 3 of Wands, you looked out on the horizon and saw a situation building ahead of time. 9 of Cups. Yes, someone was indulging, they were imbibing, maybe you were just having a good time, you know, and things got a little out of hand, but you saw it. I feel like you saw it coming ahead of time. That's why you took the weapons away. All right. Also, this is strategizing how to outthink your opponents because you're thinking 10 steps, at least 7 steps ahead of whatever they're going to do. You were being clever. Not cheaty, sneaky. Now, someone could have been caught cheating here, of course. But it may be. I'm not really seeing that. In fact, I feel like this is an outburst, honestly, between like a parent and a child. That's what it feels like to me. but it could just be a younger person, younger than you, obviously. But you're thinking ahead of this person, whoever they are, before they can inflict any harm to you or themselves. Yeah. Death in reverse. So are we resisting that transformation, or did it occur? Death in reverse. Is that a rebirth? Justice in reverse? Okay. Okay. Maybe you didn't have to finally call it. You got justice twice here. You got the devil twice? Justice here twice. Again, you're thinking ahead of this person. Anything they throw at you, you're already one step ahead of them. It's like you kill it before it even begins, if that makes sense. Like literally the world, death, justice, all major arcana for you. Mother of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. 10 of Wands I almost just saw. It's clarifying. It's looking back at you. Justice is like maybe the cops came by. Maybe they did. Maybe they came by. How do you want us to handle it? Looking back at you. Are we going through with this or not? Weighing the scales. What are we doing here? Let me know definitely if you're dealing with a Libra. Looking back at you to make this decision, but I almost feel like you didn't even have to. Yeah, there you are. The Lovers. But in reverse. The Choice. Goose feathers? You could be finding goose feathers. Or owl feathers, frankly. I'm just going to read it as the Lovers. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. It's a new beginning now. I think, Gemini, if you do call it quits with this situation, and many of you will, by the way, it is your right to do so. I feel like you spoke a truth, and maybe something just got revved up to the point where you had to. Where you literally had to. You know? Wow, what a reading for you, Gemini. I want to pull, but whatever decision you choose to make, I feel like you're, like I told you at the beginning, if push comes to shove, Gemini, and you got to choose you or this person, you better choose you. Now, there's a partnership here. Okay? Choose your partnership too. I don't know, but it's like you better choose you in the end. Advice. Advice, please, for Gemini. Let go. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let go of control. Remember how you were treated as a child, how you were handled in a situation like this. You don't have to be the infliction of what was done to you. Think ahead of this situation. I don't know, feeling like I need to tell you that, but you could be dealing with a water sign, you know, heavily. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Capricorn, a Leo, heavy in your reading today. Aquarius, Aries with the Fool. 8 of Swords in reverse. We have taken the blindfold off now, and we escalated from the 7 to the 8. In reverse now. Blindfold is off. You see this situation very clearly, Gemini. And whoever really has resonated with this, I'm very proud of this for you. Because I feel like Ace of Wands. You may not have the full clarity or the strength to really move forward yet, but you're trying to shine the light in the right direction. Okay? I believe that. So kudos to you for choosing yourself in the end. Choose you, Gemini. All right. Who had this? Pendulum. Cancer. Cancer had this. You have a Cancer sitting potentially right here. Pendulum. Decision. Decision time. Let's read. Cancer pulled this card. Okay. There are many paths before you. Some that promise to fulfill your desires and some that others in your life would bid you take to fulfill theirs. It is important for you to decide exactly where you want to go and whom you want to be with in this lifetime. For you and not for anybody else. The universe is giving you the choice. Ask yourself, which path will lead to wholeness? Which path deceives? Choose carefully, for the answers are not being presented clearly to you at this time. You would be wise to call upon the pendulum to assist you with your decision, for it will surely show you the truthful way. Do not take this lightly, as the wrong path could deter you from your destiny. So, maybe it's saying, Gemini, yeah, there's definitely a choice you have to make for lovers. Choose wisely, because if you're under the influence of something, you might not be seeing something clearly, or whoever you're talking with or talking to. Willpower. Willpower. The whale tail. Another water sign. Honestly, Gemini, I kind of feel like that was your message. I'm not going to pull another charm for you today. I'm not even inspired to be honest with you. I feel like that was your message today. The whale tail. You can look up the spiritual significance of the whale tail. Gemini, I am leaving your reading right there. I hope something in this did help you or bring you guidance or clarity at this time if this is your story. Guys, please remember to like the video right over there. It really helps the channel to grow and helps me to reach more viewers like you. So I do appreciate you, Gemini. Thank you so much for coming back or coming to or discovering White Crow Tarot for the first time. I'll talk soon. Take care. Hello all, I hope you've enjoyed your reading. And just a reminder that this month I am promoting in all of the videos, reminding everyone about the Indiegogo campaign for the Exposed documentary series. If that is something you would like to help to contribute to or fund, please click the link down below in this description of this video or wherever you see it and check it out, see if it's a good fit, see if you want to help us reach our campaign goal. Again, links below down in the description. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it was a good one, and I will see you in future readings. Take care.